Man, that woman don't care about you, bro. You got to think about that, man. When you dealing with a woman who cares about you, she is paying attention to just about everything you do in a good way.
So essentially what I'm hearing is that men need women to build. And if that woman ain't willing to put up with your bullshit and still provide labor for you, then leave her until you can find a woman that you can abuse in that way.
Everybody just want to be a bad. Don't nobody want to be a wife no more. I should have been born in the 50s.
This is why having the ability to not care, not give a damn as a man is always power to remain detached. Because it's in them to just leave.
Sometimes, most times, your wife is not the problem. She's not being mean, she's not being unfair. She's just trying to hold you mutually accountable in a way that you're not used to.
You're not him, bro. If the women want to leave you, it's for a reason. They don't want to just leave you just because, oh, women just leave. Yeah, because of your behavior. It always appears to be the men who you can just look. You can almost just look at these dudes and just tell, like, they don't know the first thing about how to treat a woman, about how to raise a family, about how to work through problems. You know what I'm saying? Like anything like that. You could just literally look at them. And then when they talk, they confirm it. But just the look alone, I don't know if that means anything to y'all, but like I could just tell. I'm like, yeah, he looked like one of them. But it makes sense. But I just find it to be so funny that time and time and time again, right? You have this loud ass large group of men who don't know the first thing about being a decent person, don't know the first thing about being a good husband, a good father, anything like that. And they always want to get online and try to paint women in this negative light, like women are the ones who are ruining the relationships, and you know what I'm saying? And just they're so destructive. And I'm just like, yeah, y'all always look the part. They always have a look. Tell me if I'm lying. Watch this. Exhibit A.
Man, that woman don't care about you, bro. You got to think about that, man. When you dealing with a woman who cares about you, she is paying attention to just about everything you do in a good way. She's paying attention to your facial expression. She watching your moves. She making sure you feeling all right. She's checking on you. She's being caring and loving. Even when she's upset with you, she will still be caring and loving. When a woman really cares for you and loves you, no matter how mad she is, she's not going to pull away the help that she knows you need just because she's upset, because you're still providing the help she may need and the help she needs in her life to grow. And this ain't even about money. This ain't even about materials. This is about providing actual being who you need to be in somebody's life.
Do you hear how he can't really articulate okay, I get that it's not money, but what are you saying? That statement made no sense. You don't even know what it's like to show up for another human being. but you know what it's like to want a woman to provide all the labor in a relationship for you. And that's what you're talking about. Oh, no matter what, I don't care how she feel about me. I don't care if I went upside her head. I don't care if I ignored her. I don't care. If she's still gonna be there for me. Convenient.
The love, the guidance. That's what the help is. The help ain't really the money. The help is this a provided place of peace and abundance and joy? And can we work through problems together? Man, that girl don't love you if she ain't paying attention to you. If she only pays attention to you when you doing mess, or she want to get all up in your face when something ain't going right that she don't like, that's the only time she in your face. Only time she in your face is when it's something she don't like. Any other time, she don't pay you no mind. That means you ain't on her mind. You got to be able to have a woman around you that even when you can't provide a certain amount of money, that she's still going to love you. She still knows that you're more important than the money. She going to know this. She going to treat you as such. If you fall short, she going to be there to help you get back up. She not just going to watch you fall. She going to go out her way to help you. Hold on, let me help. She ain't just going, oh, no. Stop wasting your time with them women who don't love you, who don't care for you, who don't cherish you, who don't help you. Because that's her purpose, to be a helper. Stay away from them type of women, man.
So essentially what I'm hearing is that men need women to build. And if that woman ain't willing to put up with your bullshit and still provide labor for you, then leave her until you can find a woman that you can abuse in that way. That's all I'm hearing. Listen to what he's saying. He don't know the first thing about taking care of a woman, taking care of a child, taking care of a home, actually showing up, being present, none of that type of stuff, right? Again, but he knows he wants a woman that no matter what he does is going to help him still going to make sure that he don't miss a beat, no matter what. That's what love looks like to him. That's what it looks like when a woman doesn't love you, when she naturally doesn't want to help you out or doesn't, whatever the case may be, when you're not reciprocating that for her. That's not the woman you want, gentlemen. You want the woman that's going to be your piece, let you run all over her, abuse her, neglect her, but still show up for you in the ways that you need. And like I said, look at him. Do he not look like the look? Look. I don't care what y'all say. You got a face tattoo, red flag. Men with face tattoos, red flag. You know they talk about women with septum rings and stuff? Septum ring theory is bullshit. Face tattoo theory, real shit. Real shit. Real shit. Nigga with a face tattoo, man with a face tattoo, red flag. I don't trust no man with a face tattoo. I ain't gonna even hold you. You gotta earn my trust. You have when I meet you, you got a face tattoo, you have no trust. You gotta earn the trust. You can earn the trust. I'm not saying you couldn't earn it, but I don't trust you. All of them. I promise y'all, every single time they got a look, they got a demeanor, they got a word track. Listen to them. Listen to what they're saying. They're all essentially saying the same thing. The first one, oh no, let me run all over you, still do provide labor, right? Still provide labor, no matter what. Stay with me no matter what. Provide labor no matter what. What? Listen, what does he say?
Everybody just want to be a bad bitch. Don't nobody want to be a wife no more. I should have been born in the 50s.
What do you mean? Every woman wants to be a bad bitch and don't want to be a wife no more. I should have been born in the 50s. What was happening during the 50s? Oh, the women couldn't leave the marriage? Women were getting abused out of this fucking world and there was nothing they could do? I should have been born in the 50s, which if you were born in the 50s, you dipshit, you wouldn't be married until the 70s. Just so you know, so you don't even fucking understand math. What you meant to say is, I should have been born in the 20s or the 30s. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. Y'all are too fucking stupid to do basic math. But anyways, yeah. These dudes are all saying the same thing. It is about the control. It is about the labor. It is about women being trapped, women being forced to be in relationships with men, right? And since they can't do it legally anymore, they're trying to, but since they can't do it legally anymore, thank God in most states, they're trying to psychologically entrap women.
Women will always leave you. It's in their nature to leave. It's just the bottom line. What you guys must understand is that all the pullbacks, all the breakups, this will happen. I don't care what happens. Regardless, if you cheat, she gets bored, whatever. The point is, she's going to leave. You guys must understand this when dealing with women. This is why having the ability to not care, not give a damn as a man is always power to remain detached. Because it's in them to just leave. You can ask any man, and they will all tell you, women walk away, women leave.
I'm a man. You want to ask me? Can I answer the question? So, yeah, women leave more than men do. Like, I did a prompt on this yesterday, but I said that men destroy marriages, and you could add relationships to that. Men destroy marriages and relationships, but women file for divorce. I mean, women just file for divorce, or they just leave the relationship. The men already destroyed it, though, right? The man has already blown the relationship up. So what does it matter that, like, technically he left? When he cheated, he left. So here's the relationship, right? Here's the relationship. And there are rules and regulations and expectations that exist. My fingers are the border of the relationship. Those are the expectations. Those are the rules. That's everything, right? That's what's containing. That's what makes it a relationship, a committed relationship. And there's two hands because there's two parties and you guys agree, right? There's a contract going on here, right? Cool. If the man cheats, he breaks the contract. He breaks it. The relationship no longer exists. It's broken. If a man abandons, if a man neglects, if a man physically abuses, if a man emotionally abuses, if a man loses his job and then doesn't try to find gainful employment, because you always like talk about, oh, they leave during hard times. Yeah, but not just because you lost your job. So you lose your job and then you just fucking sit around on the couch and let her carry the weight. That you're breaking the contract. You have breached the contract. Now that the gate is open, if she chooses to walk out, why are you saying she left what? What did she leave? She didn't leave when the relationship was like this. When the relationship was whole, she didn't leave. When the relationship was like this, she left. This is no longer a relationship. Remember.
Because it's in them to do it. It does not matter what's going on. Women are going to always try to optimize this hypergamy stuff. Women are going to always get bored. Women are going to just always be unstable. And they just walk away. You cannot help that. Only thing you can do is continue to stay secure within yourself. Like this video, I'm out.
I'm not liking that video. So he says that women are always going to do, but mind you, I don't use, none of the men in these comments were saying not all women, not all the time. Sometimes they was agreeing with him, right? But when I say men, and I'm talking about men in general, they want to come up there and fight me. The same men, this idiot will fight me tooth and nail. Oh, it ain't all men, it's some, it actually is the women. They're the ones that use the extreme language, not me. I'm being honest. Let's see if I want to hear what really is happening in the relationships, right? As you can hear, what are the men doing? Same thing. Every video is a thing. Oh, it's the woman's fault. Oh, they just want to leave. It's all a manipulation tactic to get women to stay, right? So they're trying to act like women are the problem or put the onus on the woman. But listen to this.
Sometimes, most times, your wife is not the problem. She's not being mean. She's not being unfair. She's just trying to hold you mutually accountable in a way that you're not used to. There's a phenomenon I see in heterosexual couples because the guy's a good guy. Smart, decent, good looking. Because he's decent, and there seem to be so many undecent men out there, he gets a pass. Any shortcomings he has, people slough off and go, oh, well, that's just him. He tried hard enough. And part of male privilege, and I've experienced this as well, we go through life and the world systematically lowers the bar for us. Whether that's excusing things that we don't know, not correcting our inappropriate or outrageous behavior, not forcing us to modulate our emotions, but instead allowing us to have big emotional reactions and just accommodating us. Because we're so used to being accommodated, when the wife holds her husband accountable in a way that's mutual, that says, actually, you need to be better here, to the guy in the relationship, it feels like a personal attack. It feels like she's being the bee. She needs to change. She needs to calm down. She needs to lower her expectations. And we get stuck in this dynamic where the guy begins to resent the person he loves most in the world because she will not put up with his shortcomings in the way that the world has. And we get to this place where the harder she's pushing, the harder he's pushing back because he keeps going, look, the world says I'm okay. Why can't you say I'm okay? You must be the problem. This is one of the main reasons 40 to 50% of first marriages end in divorce, and why 60 to 67% of second marriages end in divorce. Because the man in the partnership becomes unyielding and begins to treat her like she's the problem, not like he needs to take accountability, change, and learn in order to be a better partner. What's been your experience with this dynamic of feeling like, as a woman, you're trying to be mutual in your relationship, but your husband pushes back at that mutuality? And what's your experience as the man in the partnership, feeling like your wife's just being a nag? I'd love to hear from you.
I'm not a woman, I'm a man, and that's exactly what the relationship I'm telling you, that's exactly what the relationship is like. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. We want all the credit, we want all the adulation, we want all the accommodations. When we do it, when we try even a little bit, we want her to just bend over backwards and be like, well, at least he's trying. Pats on the back for me, cookie for me. We expect her to stay through our growth. She doesn't have to grow. She's already there, but we expect her to stay while we grow. And then we get on the internet like men like them and they lie about it and act like the women are the problem and that the women just want to leave the relationships and all of that stuff. Yeah, I would too. I would too. I would want to leave the relationship as well. If I'm in a relationship with a woman and I have to wait on her to fucking be an adult. And then on top of that, they're fighting me tooth and nail to be an adult. Fuck out of here. Hell no. I'm leaving. I can't do it. I don't. Hey man, I can't be the smartest person in our relationship. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. If I'm the rock, if I'm expected to be the rock in my relationship, the relationship is going to fail. I get it is going to fail. It ain't going to be healthy for both of us. Maybe it won't fail. Maybe we get along. I don't fucking know. I'm older now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more mature now. Maybe. I don't fucking know. But definitely me growing up, absolutely the fuck not. I could never be the rock. I can never be the emotional support dog in the relationship, so to speak. It can never be me. I like, what the fuck? And that's most men. You're not him, bro. If the women want to leave you, it's for a fucking reason. They don't want to just leave you just because, oh, women just leave. Yeah, because of your behavior, because of your lack of attentiveness, because of your lack of accountability, your lack of willingness. You're like, what? Yeah, they want to leave. Who doesn't want to leave? And instead of y'all acknowledging that that's why women want to leave, instead you just want to focus on the fact that women leave. You never talk about the why. You just focus on the what. Like, oh, they're just leaving. They're leaving. They're leaving. Yeah, they're leaving. Women hate us. Yeah, they hate for a reason. For many reasons. Focus on that. Let's talk about that. I've literally had men say, oh, it don't even matter. I'm like, oh, women file for divorce 70% of the time. Yeah. Can we talk about the why? The why doesn't matter. They're the ones ending the relationships. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? The why is the only thing that matters. The why is the only thing that matters. And the reason why y'all don't want to talk about the why is because we are the whys. The whys are us.